Hey YouTube, it's Mal with Libus Reptiles. It's a cutting day. I got two clutches to I got two clutches to cut. They're going to be two separate videos. So let's start with clutch number 25. It's right here. So what are we looking at? Well, you see we got a lot of eggs in here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is exactly what we started with. 8. And number 25. We're at 40 now, so there's 15 more of these left, and we're going to have some more. So I hope you enjoy these. Actually, there's not 15 more because one of those clutches was actually the rattlesnakes. So, those they're already out. So we have 14 more, but we're going to have more. It'll be fine. So anywho, what are these? Well, these were a result of us breeding our pastel spot nose male to our pastel leopard female. So we're looking for spot nose, leopard, pastel. We could even get a super pastel spot nose leopard would be the best thing we could hit in here, which would be really cool. The worst thing we could hit in here would be a normal. So let's hope for none of those. Let's go for some, with 8 eggs, we should kind of probably almost get like one of each. So, because you could have a normal, a pastel, a super pastel. You have a leopard, a spot nose, a leopard pastel, a leopard spot nose, a super pastel spot nose. A lot of combination, way more than 8. So let's go ahead and start cutting and start playing, see what we get. One thing you'll notice, and I do want to point this out, is these eggs have not pipped. I actually plan on cutting them tomorrow. That was their due date. The clutch 26 would have been due one day after. However, clutch 26 is pipped, and they were literally incubating right beside each other. So I'm pretty certain these eggs are ready to go. We're going to do them and then do clutch 26. Here goes nothing. Boop. Well, right away, we can tell we're not hitting a normal there, right? That is a really cool pattern. Get that light over here if you can. Awesome. That's why we're looking at the head. So that's obviously got spot nose in it. The head's giving that away. It could be, at first I thought we were looking at the side, but that's actually the head. So it's almost easier if you just, I'll let you do your thing. But now it's getting dark on me. I want to get that in the light. Don't look into the light. It hurts. But definitely spot nose. We'll see if there's anything else going on in there. Like, could we have leopard there? I mean, it'd be hard to know until it's out. I don't see pastel there. It's a little too dark, but definitely spot nose. I thought that head was the side at first, and that was really throwing me off. We're going to give a little more light on these guys. Just hang on. That's the one bad part with doing these cuttings. There's no cuts involved. Well, there's cuts to the eggs, but you can't cut like...
Sorry, it's on my foot.
Well, that might be part of our problem. Why are you not getting tighter there, buddy? I really want it to be like right there. You can't move your equipment around after the fact. Well, you can, but you run into this problem here. You know what? Let's just...
Ow! Gonna start making like cat. Wow!
There we go. Now, give you guys a lot of light in there, hopefully. Let's go ahead and cut the next one. And again, right away, we're obviously not working with the normal. You can see how light this snake is. Almost an axanthic look. It's going to color up. But that tells me there is we've got, usually that's a combination of like spot nose and pastel that's causing that. Judging by those single keyholes, we could have some leopard rolling around in there too.
What a cool pattern.
You can see it's moving.
Yeah.
Perfect. So some of these will be hard to tell exactly what we got until they're out. There's just too many things at play. See how much darker this one is. Now, look at how crazy the patterning is here. Definitely got the leopard going on. I think we're probably playing with a leopard spot nose there, at least. So, really nice. I really dig this look. It's just all over the map. Looks really good. So, yeah. So far, so good, man. 3 snakes and not a normal bunch.
How do you know that that has, like, leopard spot nose in it compared to this one, which had kind of, like, almost... Yeah.
See the keyholing in the pattern, which you can see that's the head you're looking at on the side pattern by the tail. It looks like it doesn't have a whole lot going on. That's
When
probably
you say keyholing, what does keyholing
like
mean?
right there.
What,
That's like a single holes. Boom, boom, boom. Just a pattern. It's just a pattern.
Okay.
It's one of those things that's hard to really explain fully. It just kind of comes with experience. You know, it's kind of like, oh, I ain't going to say that. Children watch the show, I've been informed. So, should use a different analogy that I haven't thought of yet. It's like riding a bike. You get better with experience, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be better than the butt wiping analogy I was going to go with. Anyway, that one there. Let's see how close together the pattern is. I think we do have something going on in there. I can't see the head, but I don't think that's just a normal. Probably have like a spot nose there if I was a betting man. I can't see enough of it to be 100%, but I would bet so. What we're not seeing so far is a whole lot of strong pastel, which is a little surprising. Having pastel on both sides of the equation, usually the pastel is going to come through a lot. I mean, because you have, you know, more shots at it than you do the other genes. So far, the spot nose seems to be the one that's the most prevalent. Now this definitely has some pastel going on in it. We'll know more when it's fully out if there's anything else hiding in there. Certainly could be, but can't see enough. But definitely got pastel in that one, like it's on cue almost. I talk about it and there it shows up. This super light one could be super pastel even, but that's something we won't know because, again, in my experience, the spot nose can make a normal pastel look way lighter, cause some confusion when identifying that, causing people to say, oh, it's super pastel, when in fact it's just single gene pastel. ET phone home. So that one, we're going to wait till that's out too. I really don't think that's a normal just by looking, but
Yeah, it almost looks like an alien tooth.
There looks like an
Yeah.
alien face, like ET.
Yeah, but like it has almost like a tooth pattern. Like it looks like a tooth with like alien eyes.
That's his mouth being open, going, "Oh no, phone home."
Or the scream.
Could be that, but I think there's probably at least one gene in there. We'll know more when it's out. I could be wrong. That could be a normal. I mean, I may be seeing a weird looking part of it. Ooh. So that, friends and neighbors, gooey. With all that linking there, you're definitely getting multiple genes in there. It's light enough color to definitely have the pastel going on. I dig the way that looks.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Much different than that one. So this is going to be missing one gene that this has. So this is probably going to be like a spot nose pastel. This would probably be the spot nose pastel leopard. Very
Okay,
likely.
so you said this one is 2 genes and this one is 3?
Probably.
Okay.
Could be.
Could be
Yeah.
more than that, obviously, but
You know.
okay.
I like when their noses are broken up. So here you're going to see, if you look, a lot of that pattern linking going on again, but it's not as light colored. So I think what we have here is we're just kind of, well, if I could cut that over a little bit more for you, I would, but it's up against this egg and I don't want to try to mess with it too much. We may not have, see the difference in how light the color is? We might be working with single gene pastel versus super pastel, or no pastel versus single gene pastel. We'll see whether or not the color fully comes in. That could be the difference that you're seeing there, because this definitely is a little bit lighter than this. But you can see the similarities in the pattern, just how it's linked together and everything else. So I think those are two very similar snakes. Probably our best two of the clutch, if I'm being really honest. All right, there it is, guys. 8 cut eggs, 8 healthy babies, all done. Not live, because again, their internet company was supposed to call me this week Guess who never received a phone call from the internet company? I am so shocked. 2.5 years minimum wait time so far for them to hire a company to drill a hole. So for anybody there who may be thinking about using Twin Valley Internet, just know they're slow to respond to everything, and they suck at life when it comes to firing up my reptile house. And you say use a different company. There are none out here. Literally none. They're the only ones. They have great service when it works and when they hook it up. But until they hook that up where I can run live internet here, we're going to be stuck filming these and then posting them. But we're still going to give you a full look, no cuts, well, except for these guys. And try to be as transparent as we absolutely can. Some may get posted out of order, just depending on who's doing the filming and when they get that up. But that's what we're going to try to do. Question, girl, any questions?
No, more like a comment.
Sure.
You were supposed to follow up with them 2 weeks ago on a Thursday if you hadn't gotten a call from them by then.
I have followed up enough.
Okay.
My next follow-up might be an attorney, because I do believe it's a required service to be able to provide. And it's just the only people allowed to have a monopoly. They have to offer that service to you, and they are refusing to do so. So at some point in time, it may be something I have to go that route for, which would really suck. So I don't like doing that shit. But why am I having to follow up with them? It's been 3 years. I offered to pay them for an entire year in full just to get them out here. Apparently they don't like money because they're a stupid company at this point. Maybe somebody who works there is watching this can go there and be like, hey, we're being called stupid because we won't hook up somebody's internet because we don't like to get paid. Please go back and tell your bosses that's how I feel. They can call me. I'll gladly explain to them why I think they're morons. Or at least slow. Or at least not doing their damn job. All right, that is all I got. Anything else you want to add, dear?
No, just remember children watch that. That's okay. I love you.
I love you too, dear. And to all the kids, we all love all of you. But if you ever grow up and decide to install internet for a living, when you're older, for those children, I'll probably still be waiting. Come on over and hook me up. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.